Well, hello everybody. How are you? How are you? My name is Wayne, and you're still watching Inside Fairlawn, and you want to know where I am today? Come on, let me show you. Once again, we are back at the Maurice M. Pine Free Public Library. Why? Because they're having another exhibit, finally, where we can go inside. And if you ever come by here again, you can just check out the front. They always have some educational things here. But it's exciting. They haven't had a show in a little while, an exhibition. And there's an artist who has something displayed. And I'm going to maybe meet her today, but I'll at least show you what's going on. So let's go inside and check it out. Stay with me. Okay, this is the show. It's been running for a little while, but it still has a couple of weeks to go. And I just wanted to share that with you. So let's see what we got going on upstairs. Don't go away. All right, folks, you saw that I was going to be showing off a special exhibition here. And lo and behold, we have the artist right here. Hi, say hi to everybody. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Harriet Sobie Goldstein, but most people call me Harriet.
I'm going to call you Harriet. Now,
Makes life easier.
I understand that the show's been up for a little while, and we're just about the first week of February. And I believe it's running to the end of February. Is that true?
February 25th.
What kind of work do you do here before we start to look at some of the stuff?
Well,
sometimes I know it's hard to explain that, but a little feedback.
I'll explain. I've been painting since I was a child. I majored in art at Hunter College in the city of New York. And I've been painting ever since. I also do printmaking, but this is an exhibit of smallish paintings. Sometimes I paint very large, but these are I guess you could say apartment-sized paintings.
That's very good, apartment size. I like that.
You like that?
Yes, that's a good way of describing it. I would, if you got a couple minutes, can we just maybe walk around to one or two? Let's walk over here. You walk in front of me. Go ahead.
Sure. Why don't we stop here?
Okay, let's stop here. Get a little bit closer to it so we can hear you talk and see. Okay, what do we got here?
Okay, this is an abstract painting that I painted at the very beginning of when COVID hit. It was like in March. I started painting abstract paintings of my mood when I was cooped up in my house, in my studio. And
I think the word abstract might actually fit a lot of people's feelings and emotions during this period of time.
Right, well, you're sort of out of sorts and confused.
Actually,
it's not just that it's abstract, but it's like a tumble of thoughts and emotions.
I'm looking at this now and I feel like I'm tumbling.
Yes.
I mean, that's my thought.
So,
and that's a majority of what we're seeing here? Is that kind of vibe for it?
Either as I made my journey through COVID, I and my husband went outside. We started taking long walks, rides where it was beautiful, and Bergen County has a ton of areas where there's water.
Outside
and
areas,
weeds,
yes.
Outdoors, and I started going to parks. And I started painting more realistically yet abstractly.
Well, I'll tell you what, let's look at one more. How about something maybe on this side?
Yes.
Go ahead, you walk in front of me again.
Okay, why don't we go to this one?
We'll go to this one. Tell me about this one.
This is, I painted from, we started going into Manhattan, and I would go on the bus and I took photos of the Meadowlands and different times of year.
I'm looking at this, and I could kind of see the skyline, I think, of the city.
Right.
And this is the Midlands area here. So this was something that you got into your head while you were heading to the city. Is that the story there?
Heading to the city and from the city on the bus.
So sometimes I always wonder about that. You probably had this image in your mind, but did you also take pictures of it to help you do this?
Most of my outside work, I took photos, and I painted from my photos and from memory, and I interpreted what I saw. They're not literal, they're not photographs, but they were my interpretation of the landscape around Bergen County. And
come on back in the middle here for a second.
And where I live in Teaneck. And
how long have you been painting?
I've been painting since childhood.
Oh.
I've been painting since
So a couple of years, let's just say.
Yeah, quite a few years.
How often do you get a chance to have an exhibit to show off your work?
Well, I recently had an exhibit of large paintings at the Riverside Gallery, and now I have some work like a painting. We're going to be opening a show at the Pomona Cultural Association for Salute to Women in the Arts, of which I am a member and on the board.
Is this the first time or second time you're showing here at the Fairlawn Library?
My first individual show at the Fairlawn Library.
Okay.
Okay, I was part of group show.
One
at
final
the
question.
Fairlawn
We're
Library.
almost a final question. How do you feel with people looking at your work? How does that make you feel?
Well, I love to have people see my work, okay?
I would
like
think
to
so.
share. It's my way of sharing my thoughts, my feelings, and my art.
Great. Well, congratulations on your show. I always think it's exciting. I also think it's exciting that the library is now having an opportunity to put a show up,
Yes.
which is certainly something very festive. Suppose people wanted to reach you. Is there a way of doing that?
Yes, you can go to my website, Harriet Sobie Goldstein .info,
Okay.
or you can call me on my cell, 201-401-6545.
Say
And
that
I
just-
always am happy to get a response from people, and also my email, Harriet, HSGART@AOL.com.
Well, I'll make sure I put one of those up there so people can get that too.
Okay.
Thank you for chatting with me for a moment. Good luck. And the show is running to the end of February, we said, right?
Yes, and I hope people come and enjoy.
Well, we're going to try to promote that. We would love to support art and Fairlawn. You go back and enjoy yourself. I'm going to go out and visit some more people. Harriet, a pleasure meeting you.
A pleasure. A
Okay,
delight,
folks.
in
Now, look,
fact.
you stay with me. I'm going to go back outside and visit some more people. So until we meet again, my name is Rain Robbins. I'll see you next time inside Fairlawn.